ISTQB Foundation Level Question 67. Below you find a list of descriptions of problems that can be observed during testing or operation. Which is most likely a failure? A. The product crashed, then the user selected an option in a dialog box. B. One source code file included in the build was the wrong version. C. The computation algorithm used the wrong input variables. D. The developer misinterpreted the computational requirement for the algorithm. Take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to don't miss new ISTQB questions and answers that will help you guaranteed enhancing your skills. Join us on this learning journey. If you find value in that I do, and my videos help you, then you have two options to donate through the links in the video description to I can release new videos on ISTQB questions on a regular basis. Correct answer is A. The product crashed, then the user selected an option in a dialog box. A failure in software testing or operation refers to an observable incorrect behavior or malfunction of the software. This statement describes a clear and observable issue where the product crashes, making it the most likely scenario representing a failure. All the rest of the answers are wrong. Answer B is incorrect because while this is a problem, it might not necessarily lead to an observable failure, unless the wrong version of the source code causes the software to malfunction during testing or operation. Until it leads to incorrect behavior, it's more of a configuration or version control issue rather than a failure. Answer C is incorrect because this represents a defect in the software, but it might not always result in a failure, unless it causes incorrect output or behavior. If the wrong input variables don't lead to observable incorrect results, it's a defect, but not a failure, until it impacts the software's functionality or performance. Answer D is incorrect because this describes a misunderstanding or misinterpretation in the development process, which could potentially lead to defects if the misinterpreted requirement is implemented incorrectly. However, it becomes a failure when the software behaves incorrectly as a result of this misinterpretation during testing or operation. In summary, a failure is an observable deviation from expected behavior during testing or operation. Option A directly states a scenario where the product crashes, making it an evidence failure. The other options represent issues or defects in the development process, which might or might not lead to failures, depending on their impact on the software's behavior. This question is similar to question 47. My recommendation: please figure out with all definitions in the ISTQB syllabus to distinguish between terms such as error, mistake, defect, fault bug, failure, and root cause. You should clearly understand their differences using examples. Explanation. Firstly, let's look at definitions in the ISTQB glossary. Failure is an event in which a component or system does not perform a required function within specified limits. Mistake or error is a human action that produces an incorrect result. Defect or fault or bug is an imperfection or deficiency in a work product where it does not meet its requirements or specifications. Secondly, let's look at the section 1.2.3, errors, defects, failures, and root causes in the ISTQB syllabus, where we can see explanation errors, mistakes, defects, faults, bugs, failures, and root causes. I suggest you figure these terms out on your own. Last but not least, as you might have already guessed, looking at your titanic efforts, diligence, and perseverance, I expect a gigantic progress from you soon. I look forward to your success, which might happen overnight. Never give up.